Looks like Uncle Steve Harvey finally got a chance to get some thoughts of his off his chest about a very loud Katt Williams interview with Shannon Sharpe to kick off 2024. If you remember, Katt said some things on that Club Shay podcast, one of the highest viewed interviews ever. Katt said Steve Harvey stole a lot of his style from Bernie Mac, hated on Bernie Mac. His Steve Harvey show had a lot of elements from Mark Curry's show back in the day. He said he believed Steve really wanted to be a great actor, but couldn't achieve that goal, so he acted like he didn't want to be a great actor. Katt got a lot of stuff off his chest about Steve. Well, during InvestFest in Atlanta, Georgia, looks like Steve finally returned to favor, and it appears that he was discussing Katt Williams in great detail. Check it out.
Penny ass hater who is, and you'll never have a hater that's doing better than you. Always know that. Don't get off the wall to dress some penny boy who ain't got shit going for himself. Now you done stopped your climb up on the wall so you can come down here and talk to his little punk. Don't do that, man. I stay away from it. Now, do I want to? Yes. Because I'm a human being and I'm hood. Now, I used to be a fighter and I still got hands. They slow, but if you get up on me real close, I can still knock your out. I just don't have the quickness I have, but I still know how to turn my hip and shift that weight, and I knock your short ass out. I shoot your perm straight out your head.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Steve Harvey has a beautiful big crib still in Georgia, pretty much Atlanta. It sits on a lake. So this is how your boy Ferro has this story played out. Steve flies in town, probably on a private jet. He comes in town and he's able to check out the crib, see how nice things continue to look, how great his life is. It probably has a cigar too. And whenever he lands, he gets ready in his beautiful palatial state and ends up going to the show that he's got, InvestFest, one of the most popping events you can go to. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure. It's a black event. It's the best the black community has to offer in entertainment and even out of entertainment, right? You go to the stage, you go to the backstage area, and you're Steve Harvey. You probably see a couple of your partners. You run into Stephen A. Smith. You have a moment with your Q brother. You have a drink or two or 10. And by the time Steve Harvey decides to do his panel discussion with Stephen A. Smith, he is lit. And he probably has been thinking about that Katt Williams interview since the moment it happened. And he probably was steaming at the bit. Cause come on now, somebody at Steve's level, only but so much gets to him. This Katt Williams interview was loud enough to clearly affect Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart. I don't give a damn who you are. This Katt Williams interview affected your day, whatever day you was having. A lot of people like to see you climb up to success, but when you get too big, it's like, hold on, let me bring you back down a little bit. You way too popping. Also, people like conspiracies. People like a good story of somebody hating on somebody. All these elements align with Katt Williams, who's had a beautiful mystique about himself, and why people would buy into some of the things he had to say about Steve Harvey. And obviously, Steve's been sitting on that for quite some time, and he's been biting at the bit. Now, Steve's got to realize his response was at an event in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta's one of the biggest cities in our country for media, but not a lot of people heard that clip. I mean, you probably haven't heard that until I played it for you. It's nowhere near as loud as a Club Shay interview with Katt Williams. So it's not going to be heard. That response is not going to be as big, but you can hear Steve contemplating with the thought of even responding to Katt. But clear as day, it's 8 months later and he's responding to that. It's probably still ticking him off. Every damn time he think about Katt Williams or comedy, he thinks about that damn interview. And he was pissed. Let me know your thoughts. Time, love, and support is what your boy never take for granted. Steve Harvey finally responds to Katt Williams. Very loud interview that set the tone for 2024. All right, y'all, the NFL season is here. Head over to Underdog Fantasy. Use my promo code Ferro. You can already make your picks for the entire season. Here are some guys that I believe are going to have great years. If your picks are correct, you're going to win a lot of cheese. Use my promo code Ferro. Tell me when you did it. I might even give you a free copy of Madden 25 or NCAA College Football 25.